Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, an actual play podcast. Today is a special episode as we're joining our new member, Yarnak Verras. Hi, Yarnak.
Hello. Yarnak is a 6'3" humanoid who has carapace on his shoulders and arms, making little spikes. He has black skin marbled red and white. Very intimidating.
Excellent. Question 1 out of 15. You're a new addition to the crayon box. What color would you be and why?
Be brown because it matches the color of my hair and the color of the stone of the house I reside in. It makes me feel calm.
Yeah. Like hot cocoa is brown, pretzels are brown. It's a good one.
So those are all good foods.
Yeah.
Do enjoy a good meal.
What are your strengths, Yarnak?
I am really good at being undercover. I was a slave for some time under the control of the humans, and I would retrieve information from them and send it back to my people, just so we would have an edge in the war that is currently going on.
Okay. Yeah. Strengths keep you alive in a war. Well, I mean, flip side of that. Question 3 out of 15. What are your weaknesses, Yarnak?
Well, whenever I see two people arguing, I try to stop that. Even if I don't know the people, I just don't like conflict around me. I know my people are in the war with the humans, but I'd rather keep my surroundings as peaceful as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, you get some defense mechanisms based upon past trauma, don't you? Yep, we all do. Indeed. Speaking of past trauma, question 4 is, where did you grow up, Yarnak?
Oh. Yarnak was born into the village of the Singers. We have a pretty large tribe. We try to work together to maintain the earth and make sure everybody's happy and healthy and safe now that we're in a war.
Yeah, that's admirable. Keeping people safe. Maybe you're the only one who cares enough to do that. Taking a stand for what's right in a world gone mad. Well, why did you want to join the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild, Yarnak?
When I tried to convince my slave owner, Harry Redwin, the warlord, to stop this conflict, he refused. So my thought was, join the Fire Breathing Kittens. Maybe we can go to him and force him to submit. I mean, that's not how I would want it to happen, but that just seems how it might need to go down. And I know you're a group of mercenaries and save a bunch of people, so.
That's fair. There's a lot of strong people who have a long history of being heroes and helping out, if you can convince them that your cause is just. Well, question 6 is, every year there's a Super Bowl, if you will, a large sporting event that the entire town watches. If you were given a 1-minute advertisement time spot during the annual Nicomoy fighting tournament, what would you fill it with?
That's a tough one. I've never thought about doing advertising for my cause. But I would say help stop the conflict between the humans and the Singers, or any conflict that you're a part of. But anything will help. Talk to your friends about it. This war shouldn't be going on.
Yeah. All those eyes on you in that moment, you could change a lot of opinions that day. Maybe get some donations of blankets and food, and I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything helps. Food, money, water, emotional support, all of that.
Aw. Well, question 7 is, Yarnak, what do you like doing in your spare time?
When I do have spare time, I enjoy climbing rock faces and gliding down the sides of hills. I do have a power. I don't like sharing this with a lot of people.
Oh, well, a lot of people are going to hear this.
Oh, flip. Well, I feel like I need to say it. I do have a power to make parts of my body frictionless, so I can get places fairly quickly when I decide to apply that to my feet and go around town as if I'm on roller skates, but actually it's just my feet.
The first episode of Avatar The Last Airbender or so, they like hop on penguins and slide down snowy hills. And if your party members don't do that, I mean, come on, party members. What are we here for? Oh, that might be fun in the future for sure. Question 7 is... Wait, no, that was 7. Question 8 is, Yarnak, what things in life are still a mystery to you?
I think the biggest mystery is where my powers come from. I still don't know. There is a little soul inside my heart that guides me and helps me use my powers, but together we still haven't figured out where they actually come from.
Well, listen to your heart. And your Navi going, listen, which I'm just now realizing might be like navigational guide. Navi, oh my gosh. Oh, that took me a long time. I was today years old when I realized that. So, question 9. What is your annoying habit, Yarnak?
I think people think it's annoying when I speak to myself, when in reality I'm speaking into the entity inside my soul that's giving me guidance. I try to speak over with them before going to do something. And people see that as me talking to myself, which weirds a lot of people out. I'm not actually talking to myself, but at least that's how I see it. But others might think that's a little weird.
For sure. That's very honest and reflective of you to realize other people's reactions to that habit. That question's always fun because it's like, how self-aware are people? Someone being, I have no annoying habits, and then everyone around them just being like, no comment.
Are you sure? You eat with your mouth open.
Yeah. Okay, question 10 is, what is the kindest act you have ever done?
I think the kindest act I have ever done is my brother was in a fight during the war, and he was slain by one of the ongoers, but that man was greatly injured and my brother had already passed. But I went up to the attacker of my brother and bound his wounds so that he'd be able to get back to his people. I mean, loss is horrible. I can barely bear the passing of my brother, but it's been years now, so I can talk about it. But yeah, I think that's probably the kindest thing I've ever done. It was hard, but seeing how sad I was with my brother dying, I didn't want a child to lose his father.
Well, that's pretty complex. But like 2 questions for now, it's, do you like pickles? And I'm just like reeling from the like whiplash of like, oh gosh, I want to discuss that, but that's gonna get heavy real fast. How deep dive do we deep dive right now? Well, listeners, I think I know the answer. When you want to hear more, that means the interview is going well, and you should tune in to Yarnak's future adventure. Yeah, that's what that means. Yeah. So we will continue. Question 11. Where would you like to visit?
If I had the time, I'd like to visit one of the islands off of the Nicomoy coast. I do enjoy beachscapes, hanging in a hammock between palm trees. It's really relaxing to me.
Samesies. More palm trees, more better. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I need a hammock right now. All right. Here's question 12, which just, it's the contrast. So, Yarnak, do you like pickles?
what type of pickles? Are you talking about cucumber pickles, pickled onions, pickled eggs?
You tell me.
Basically, if it's pickled, I like it. I have a.
Wait. Were you going to have me go through the whole list? Pickled onions, pickled cucumbers,
No, you don't
pickled
have
eggs,
to.
and then you would have been like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My people pickle things to preserve them for longer. We don't have a source of refrigeration, so pickling is one of the ways we preserve our food. We also use salt to preserve our meat because pickled meat tastes a little weird. But yeah, we will pick out all our food to preserve it for longer periods of time.
You're like a pickling expert.
I'd say my father is way better at pickling than me. But you can ask him in an interview how his pickling is.
Maybe. People joining the podcast, if you'd like to join as your next father, maybe that's a thing. We can interview you about whether or not you like what your favorite pickle recipe is, how sometimes you prank people by putting one of the eggs in with one of the onions. Yeah. Question 13 out of 15. You're almost done. This is almost over. Don't worry. Just a bit more. A penguin walks through that door right now wearing a sombrero. What does it say and why is it here?
The penguin would walk in and would say, "Psst, Yarnak, it's me. We need to get back to our village. There's a huge pickleball tournament, where we use all of our rotten pickled ingredients that have gone bad and play a game. Some of our people have the power to disguise themselves as things that they've drawn before, and this prank has been played on me before where I came out and literally they just all hit me with the pickled balls and I smelt so bad for the rest of the day."
Oh man, and I hear that those pickle ball players are taking over tennis courts. It smells like onion and eggs. They're coming to your local towns and they're just making it smell like pickleball.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, well, as a pickleball winner, because the person who smells the worst must win, right? Hopefully
no, that's the loser. You want to avoid getting hit.
Ah.
Yes.
If you can dodge an onion, you can dodge a ball.
Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge.
Exactly. Second to last question. Yarnak Verras, what would you like remembered about you?
That I was honest in my dealings and that I cared about those that I was around.
And very last question, what is one message you would give to your fans?
Thanks for listening. I didn't know I had fans, but yeah, I'll be there for you. Just let me know. Call me and maybe I can help resolve your conflict. I don't know.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Thank you for joining us, Yarnak.
Oh yeah, no problem. Love being here.
And listeners, you'll find Yarnak in an upcoming adventure. Goodbye.
Bye.